Wherein he was presiding over the day-to-day work of the council, the vice head of state, and he became very uncomfortable because we were not able to sit down to discuss what I said we wanted to do. It bothered him a lot that we were not able to sit down and say, okay, because if you read the other paper that you should find, PRC issued a position April 14, indicating why they were taking over this government. Find that paper and read it. It's like, this is the policy statement and blah, blah. Find it and read it. So we couldn't get ourselves to this. This was the indictment of True We Party, and we could not get to the table to have a discussion of the reason we say we kill these people. We're signed. There's the other guy from Nima, they call Henry Zuo. The youngest in the council, they call him Nelson Doe. Nelson Doe was practically fighting West Side. He said, I told you when I made Doe head, and you said Doe the sergeant and this. Now you see, we kill the people now, we can't do nothing. The guy was always angry that the PRC was not getting to the business, was not getting to the people work. We came, after all the fight, we say, okay, we release the political prisoners, but we put together the Constitutional Commission. When we put a Constitution Commission together, the international community will see some attempt. And then the question came, who do you put on the commission? That was another round of fight. After we came off and we listed 23 people, trying to cover the entire Liberian spectrum to make sure there's balance. And we're left with the leadership of the commission. I was sitting with Wesson this day, and Wesson called, Doe called Wesson and say, how about making Dr. Sawyer, some of the people here say we want to make Sawyer chairman of the Constitution Commission. Wesson said, I agree. He didn't say one word, he said, I agree. Sawyer will do good work. And then Wesson started laughing, and you will hear some, on the other side of the phone. Then Doe put the phone down, then he asked me, so your party will get somebody? Because the fear in the council, or what they tried to do, was to bring parity between Moja and Powell. Whenever there was thing that had to do with Moja or had to do with Powell, they wanted to make sure that we're not too uncomfortable. So he asked me, Sawyer, that good man? I said, Sawyer, good. Sawyer, good teacher. Sawyer do good research, and the Constitution, wherever wrong, wherever problem we had, will be corrected. So what you say? I said, but so you get one more seat. So you got to give me the seat. I said, maybe DK Wanselier, let DK Wanselier from Neymar be the co-chair. He said, you sure DK will fit all the Bo people? I said, yeah, DK will fit. DK has a math grade. Yeah, he graduated from Cottontown 4.0. But I said, okay, if you trust him, when he messes up, then that's your business. 25-man commission was formed. We started thinking now, we're making progress. Somewhere down there between November, December 1980, Matthew ran into the Libyans. And the Libyan agreed to send somebody here. Because at that time, we had gone to Ethiopia already. we were supporting the Parisario Front. There were a lot of things that were taking place. So we were supportive. So it was not difficult to run into the Libyan. And the Libyan agreed to open the Libyan People Bureau. They sent here one man, one person to manage the bureau until the conversation, what to do, what not to do, was settled. I think they were by January, February. The Constitution Commission was formed. Political prisoners were released. There were we could breathe little sigh of relief. Things started to slow down, to quiet, no too much. Because throughout 1980, man, it was tension. Either a foreign policy issue or something here, And so when we put together the commission, they released the political prisoners. Things start to quiet down. Then the Libyan came. The issue did not go well with some people. At that time, the top security bosses of President Talbot were recruited to the mansion. Patrick Minicon, Massequer, I think Clark, all the big security gurus. The very people that haunted us over the years were at the mansion. They were at the mansion. And you got to give them credit. They kicked our butts. They threw us out of the government. The fight started with the Libyan. The Libyan came and said, look, all the noise you're making about food policy, if you're talking about policy, then you got to train people. Then you got to raise the necessary funding. And so to start the training process, Libya will train 100 students in agriculture. Libya will assist you to put some money in the School of Agriculture to upgrade it. For us that were struggling, we thought that was a big boost. Right around that time, the Soviet Union came, said they would give us 50 scholarships for students. The security people at the mansion with Mr. Doe declared that the country was going communist and that the government had to do something about it. Samuel Doe became, the guy became very angry. And people, America will help us. And at that time, all the major businesses had left the country. After the execution of the 13, all the business people pulled out.